Hi guys, welcome back to the Collective Unconscious Tarot. So today we are going to do person A and person B reading. You don't have to be dealing with a particular person, platonic or romantic otherwise, but if it's not a person, it could be you versus you, okay? It could be your internal dialogue and your external, right? So, we're going to choose our oracles. We're going to start off with this oracle deck to lay out the person A and person B energies. Alright. So, we have the unicorn. Funny that the unicorn, I put it on this side. That is so funny. And then we have the loon. Bottom of the deck we have the butterfly, which actually I might take that one, and then you have the raven at the bottom of the deck. It's so funny because both of these cards are heavily pertaining to intuition, while these are heavily, these are very mystical cards, okay? They're very mystical, and this is more like internal energies here. You can see the butterflies, and then you have the birds. So I like that there's that dynamic here, and there's also this unicorn, and there's like little dragons there. So person A on my left side here, I think this could be you, honestly, but you can be either or. I'm gonna take this card actually and put it over here, person A and person B. So I'm gonna grab another oracle deck to clarify, to get more of the energies. Okay, so we're gonna use the Psychic Tarot oracle deck and see what they can tell me about this butterfly unicorn individual. Buttercorn. Buttercorn. And the loon rave. Whatever this energy is, it's very childish and playful. You got the base chakra for the buttercorn person. Oh my goodness, and temptation. Both a lot of red in this energy here. The loon rave. You got the solar plexus and truth. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with this energy. I feel like someone, this person A, this buttercorn person, I feel like they I almost get the feeling that they see life through rose-colored glasses. I think they see things very differently. Mind you, you could be either or you could have both these energies. This person, when something looks pretty and nice, they're tempted to go for it, so they're kind of a go-getter. Very mystical. I think that they like fantasy. This person fantasizes a lot, okay? It's kind of the core of who they are, at a deep level. I don't know if you can see those cards, but you got temptation right here. I'm going to continue with person A, and then I'll move on to person B. Okay, so we're going to use this deck. So, kind of feel like with person A, they have a childlike manner. I mean, I was laughing this entire time and making jokes, so I feel like they live life kind of like joking around. I don't think they take life very seriously. which could at times get them in trouble, or some people may not really like that. You got very Piscean is kind of what I was feeling. You got the Hanged Man, the Four of Wands, sorry, Four of Swords, and the Empress. They could have Libra energy. It's funny because you got the Page of Cups. So I am getting a lot of Pisces, Libra in this person's energy. And the other one, I'm getting water as well, but I'm getting more groundedness, maybe more earth on their side. They got the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So again, I feel like this person goes blindly to things that look pretty or interesting or mysterious, or things that are different and kind of fantasy-like. I think that they expect life to be the same way. I'm not saying that they aren't realistic individuals. I just feel like they rather live in this like fantasy world, like this fantasy land, right? And if they can stay in this energy, they will. They're definitely a dreamer. And this could be you. You could be this person. You could be person A, the unicorn, the buttercorn here. So I want to know what this temptation is about, and I think it has to do with the Empress and the Page of Cups. You know, it's like they're tempted with new things. Again, they're tempted by beautiful things. They may have, what I'm getting from this energy, they may have like wandering eyes when they are in a relationship, or if they're not in relationships. Sometimes I feel like they tend to like entertain things and play it out in their head. Like, again, they fantasize a lot. And I feel like they also get discouraged, and there's a lot of disillusionment that comes with that. And I think that when they expect something to turn out one way and it doesn't, or doesn't play out how it played out in their head, they may be filled with disillusionment, because they're dreamers, right? And I feel like they go through life this way, and I think when it doesn't happen, they get super realistic, and they don't like realism because it's too hard and too honest and like rough. You know, when someone's realistic, it's like the hard truth. They don't like knowing the hard truth. They're okay with it, but they rather live in this little like happy land. You know, not saying they do drugs or anything, which they could, or you could if you're person A. But I feel like whoever this person is, if this is you or them, or if this is you and you, this is the side of you that like is unrealistic, let's say. So be it. And I think that when they get faced or punched with the truth, I feel like it affects their confidence. Like, sometimes knowing the hard truth can really discourage us, and I think that's what this person deals with a lot. They're not practical, but they are when they need to be, but then they get too... Okay, there's two sides to this person. They like the fantasy world, but when they become practical, they become very negative. Very, very negative, very quick. I don't know if they have, like, water in their chart and then a lot of earth at the same time. So there's, like, water and earth mixed mud. I don't know why I got that, but water and earth mixed mud. But as soon as people tell them, hey, you need to be more practical, you need to be more realistic, they're like, oh, okay, got you. To them, realism is being negative. It's like that song. It says, what's that one song? I think that when they're realistic, they get very pessimistic. What's that song that I'm channeling? I have to figure it out. Yeah, it's like, yeah, so it's kind of like that. I know it's a song by NF, but so I kind of feel like once they get into the zone of being realistic and practical, it's really hard for them to come out of that and then become very pessimistic, because the harsh reality of life is that it's harsh, right? So, and they don't like knowing that. They rather live in this little like fantasy world, right? Where things are merry and dandy, but then they get punched with the truth, and it's like, okay, well, I guess it's not as dandy as I thought it was. And I think that's what this person struggles with, you know, on a daily basis. And I think they go through these phases where it's kind of like manic and depressive phases. I don't know if they have like a mental illness, but they go through like manic phases, and then they go through like extreme depressive phases. Clarify that base chakra. The devil. It's so funny because this is exactly what I was feeling. Base chakra, you have the devil and the justice, which to me is again the truth. They get so hung up on the truth that the truth almost impedes them and puts them in chains. You know what I mean? Like, just realism. They feel stuck. They feel like if you are realistic and you're too practical, it's like you're too I can't explain it. It's like when you're in a very like mystical energy and like fantasy energy, your mind can roam free and your mind can lead you anywhere. But when you are realistic, I feel like this person thinks that you're restricted. Kind of like the 5D and the 3D. They feel like when they're practical, their mind can run free. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's not coming out the way I want it to, but they don't like that realistic thinking though, because we know when we fantasize, our mind roams free, and like, you know, there's all these endless possibilities. And, you know, in the 5D, but the 3D is what keeps us restricted. The 3D is very restrictive, and this person doesn't like living in the 3D. They like, I feel like maybe they like doing psychedelics, or they like to dream a lot. Like, they sleep a lot because they like to escape in dreams. This person is very escapist, and you can't do that if you're grounded. I mean, you could, but this person is very escapist. They have that like escapist energy to them. Clarify more of that devil. Page of Swords. They like experimenting. If this is you, you may like experimenting with like drugs or dream walking. And you got the Magician. Yeah, your mind runs free when you're dreaming, and I feel like you like being in that energy, or this person likes being in that energy. But you can't be in that energy for too long, or else you can't go about your daily tasks, and sometimes we need balance. And I feel like when they have to work and everything, they can do it, but I feel like at times they'd rather just live in a fantasy world because it's easier, you know. It's, you know, you let your mind run free, like I said. I will move on to person B, which I think it could just be you as well, but it could also be a different person. Four of Pentacles. Again with that restriction. They really dislike realism. They really do. They think it's they think it's restrictive. Again, so I kind of feel like these hobbies that they have just, you know, keep them from real world problems. Okay, I'm gonna clarify more of that. Four of Pentacles. Seven, but I feel like it can be very deceptive at the same time. I think that sometimes they have that their own expectations can just set them up for failure or disappointment of some kind. I think that they're too, it's almost like a Sagittarius. They're too optimistic, And mind you, Sagittarius, it's a man and a horse. Like, that's pretty mystical. And I think they tend to get a little bit discouraged. And as I said, Sagittarius, you got Temperance at the bottom. That's so funny in the star. I think that it can cause a lot of, like, deception. They can constantly, like, deceive themselves or, like, set themselves up for failure because they're too optimistic, or they are too into, like, this fantasy land that they have created in their mind. This person could have strong earth, but water as well. Because I feel like this person, they seem to be balanced, but there's also this ongoing battle with the devil. You know, there's this ongoing battle in their life. I feel like this causes them to kind of, like, get confused about their purpose a lot in life, or, you know, what they're meant to do. I'm gonna put that aside here. Okay, so I'm gonna look more into their energy before I move on to person B. Person B, I think that they're kind of like the same version of person A, but, like, a bit more pragmatic. Maybe a bit more logical, but still have intuition. I'm not saying person B doesn't follow their intuition. They're logical, but they also follow into their intuition. They still act based on intuition. I was just gonna say that before I, like, forgot it. What do you have for person A? Queen of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. You got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh. And the Tower. Okay. I think that with these two energies, I almost feel like when they put their heart and passion into something, I think they do it, they act based on emotion and feeling and desire, and they do it, and then when it doesn't work out with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and it doesn't really turn out the way they wanted to and causes chaos and change that they don't want, I think that's when they go into this devil mode. Like, okay, well, I guess I just can't live out my fantasies because, you know, it's unrealistic, and this world just, you know, it's all about realism and logic, but, you know, whatever. It's like they get mad that things don't work out like that. I just got scared for a second. Whew, I got scared for a second. This person has really bad fears. They really do. I just got kind of scared for a second. I thought I saw something in the corner of my eye. I was like, oh my god. So this person, they fear the truth, like the darkness, and I think that they get themselves into situations here with this Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know. I just feel a lot of power struggles. I think that they abuse the Wheel of Fortune. I think they think that no matter what they do, things will always work out, or luck are always on their side. I'm getting a lot of Sag here. So I feel like they think that they're overly optimistic, and I feel like luck is always on their side, and I feel like they abuse sometimes their abundance and kind of wreck it with their unlogic. Because although it's great to manifest and be all these things, we got to remember that we're still living in a mortal realm where logic exists, and it's not all fantasy and, you know, all gray and dandy. That this world still runs on logic and practicality, right? And I think this person forgets that sometimes. They forget that at times we are too overly optimistic. You know, it's like gambling. Sometimes we like forget that our luck can run out eventually, and that we have to make logical decisions because we're still on Earth, you know, a practical earthly realm, you know. So I think this person kind of abuses their luck at times, and when it runs out, they're like, oh my god, you know. I don't even know what I'm saying about this person. I think that if you're dealing with person A, if you're dealing with someone that's like this, and this is the person that you're dealing with, and this is you, I feel like this person might have thought you guys would make a good couple or make a good friendship, but then you must have done something that kind of like discouraged this person, or you weren't what they thought you were in their head. And I think this causes a lot of problems. Like, they want things to be a certain way, and since they're not, they may get discouraged. You got the devil again at the bottom. So I think that they have a lot of unrealistic expectations about you and life. Although they try to remain realistic, I just feel like it's a struggle with that Five of Wands. It's a struggle. Oops, my alarm went off. Okay, so we're gonna jump into person B, and then we're gonna see the connecting energies for this situation. But I do kind of want to know what their feelings are about you, because if you are interested in like love, and you know this is not a platonic relationship, and it's, because I know some of you are looking for that. So I want to know if you are with this person A, and this is kind of like their shadow side though. Okay, and if you are with this person A, I want to know what's going on with them when it comes to this connection, like romantically or platonic. I mean, this could be anyone. It might even be someone you didn't really ask about when you started watching this video, but we'll see. I think that this person needs to start releasing things. I know that they don't take life very seriously, and that's okay. I feel like they work better this way. And if you think this person is not serious about you, they are. I just think that they have a very funny way of expressing it. And I think it's because they think life should be fun all the time, and they want to have fun with you, and they don't want you to discourage them. I'm not saying, hey, go blindly and gamble with them and tell them, hey, yeah, go gamble, go lose $10,000. No, but I feel like you need to kind of tell this person, because they're highly sensitive. They're highly sensitive. So I feel like you have to kind of like say it very gently to them, because I feel like they are very sensitive, and if they feel like you're discouraging them, I think they get very toxic with that devil. I think they get very, very cold and mean when people kind of bash on their dreams or like their beliefs. Okay. Because I feel like if in their previous relationships they've had people who have done this and judge them for it, and they don't want you to be the same way. I feel like they have these little like traumas that keep creeping up on them, and they don't want you to treat them the same way or think that they're stupid because of their beliefs here. But I feel like this is their dark side. Although it's all light and pretty, I feel like this is something that they struggle with. They struggle with that balance between the dream realm and, like, you know, the dreamy ideas and the practical side of life. They struggle to balance that. I think they manage if they have a job. I think they manage, but when they're out of work, they want to have fun. They want to, like, you know, experience all of these things, you know. And I think that they want you to be a part of that, and they want you to encourage them. But sometimes, you know, it's a bad idea. So, or if you're this person, you want people to encourage you. Now, with this person, there's also a lot of water. Okay, both water, a lot of mystical energy. I was also getting a lot of 5th house, so a lot of Leo as well. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. That's disgusting. I'm so sorry. Now, with this energy, this loon rave person, I think that their biggest weapon is their intuition, their desire for truth and knowledge, and I feel like both of these energies could be you, okay? Both of these energies could be you. But I feel like this person's biggest weapon is their intuition and their want and hunger to know the truth about things. You got the Magician popping up here. Got the Magician, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Again, the 7 of Swords come up on that reading as well. 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands also came out here as well. And the Hanged Man also came out in this reading. And the Devil. This is very reciprocative. This is very mirrored energy. That is so strange. Yeah, that's very strange. There's that dynamic again. So, I gotta put it somewhere. Okay. So, from person's B energy, I think that they manifest a lot. I think they manifest a lot of their goals, a lot of their accomplishments. They are a master manifester. Like, they manifest everything in their life. I do think at times, again, there's this discouragement with the 7 of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. It also runs with the 7 of Cups, which kind of makes me feel like there's that, like, hesitance and sometimes lack of believing in oneself. Like, they might lack with self-confidence, the solar plexus being here. Sometimes the truth may, like, really help make them question their confidence and question who they are. And I think it's very similar to this person, I feel like, but it's quite the opposite. They feel like they can't be this person, this mystical person, because that's just not how life works. While this person thinks that this is how life should work, this person thinks that they can't be this person because it's just not how life works. Now, this person is definitely a born pragmatic person. Like, they're pragmatic, like extremely pragmatic, that because they believe that magic doesn't exist. They're kind of a skeptic, I want to say. If this is both you, I think that you have a very similar, like, duality to you, where you go between this could be the shadow side of this, and this could be the shadow side of this person, because this energy was definitely in here as well. But I feel like person B kind of, like, they feel like they can't do certain things because they could never do it in their wildest dreams, because it's all a dream. It's like, no, that would never happen. Like, that's just my dream. Like, dreams don't come true, blah blah blah. Like, unicorns don't exist. But if you told this person that unicorns existed, they'd be like, yeah, I already knew that. But this person's like, no, I can't do that, because there's no way. There's no way. Knowing how life works and knowing the truth of life, there's no way that I can do that. So they let these earthly restrictions tell them what they can and cannot do, right? While this person hates that they're restricted, right? So this person will tell you all the reasons they can't do something. Very Capricorn-like, I'm seeing, is in this energy. So I feel like both of you could have Capricorn as well. But I feel like this person has more air, though. This person has more water. This person could have air and earth, and this person could have, like, water and earth. Or maybe, like, some fire. So, in their chart. So, I kind of feel, like, they let that get in the way. They're like, no, I can't do this because, this and this and that. Their logic and practicality and being practical kind of sometimes actually restricts them. I think that their own realistic thinking really causes a lot of their ideas to be put in the back burner because of their lack of confidence, or they're just too realistic to the point where they can't do things because of that. Like, I think their realism is their main impediment. Like this is like what impedes them from being successful, is this constant saying no. I mean, like, I don't think I could reach that goal because I don't have money. Like, although they could have the money, but they're just too realistic, where it affects their ability to grow and it affects their ideas. Like, have you ever met a person that's like, oh no, like, I could never be famous, like, I don't have the body for it, but then they, like, you can become famous, however, going into this person's energy, I'm not saying I don't like it, but it's already so, like, lame and, like, boring. And I think that this person hates that. That person A hates this person's energy, because they're like a little, like, a baby, like a sponge, like a wet sponge. Like, they're just so lame, and they take life way too seriously, to the point where, like, they don't believe in themselves, like, they feel like their dreams are out of reach. But this person's like, no, they're in your reach, you're just too realistic. But the thing is that these two people help one another balance themselves. I feel like both of you have this thing of you, like, duality, that helps you guys kind of, like, remain balanced. And I think that this person just needs to be more open to possibility. This person needs to help this person be more open to possibility and luck. This person feels like luck doesn't exist. They feel like you get things through hard work. This person believes in luck. And sometimes this person needs to believe what person A believes. The buttercorn. You know? And I think it's a power struggle as well. With this Five of Wands, I feel like these two people are constantly like in arguments, because this person tells person A, you need to stop being so optimistic, because one day you're gonna lose all your money and this and that. You need to be more realistic and stop thinking that, you know, like, oh, you have unrealistic expectations about life. Life is not like that. Life is rough. And then he's like, and then this person's like, no, life is not rough. Life is easy and cool and breezy, and like, you know, there's magic everywhere, and like, you know, I could do it if I can. Like, I can fly if I would. You know what I mean? And this person is like quite the opposite. That this person believes like that Romeo and Juliet was like the best thing ever, and this person's like, that's stupid. I'm getting a lot of Aquarius as well. But that's silly. Science doesn't prove that. Again, very logical. But the thing is that both of them have a really strong intuition. Clarify more of that intuition on person B. I think that this person kind of needs to be a child again. This person has been too much in this mature energy, and I think that this person B really likes person A, although they get annoyed for their, unpredictability. They really like the youthful vibe that this person gives them, because it's something that they've never had. This person, I feel like they're just, I feel like this person sees person A as their wish fulfillment, someone that they're happy with, someone they enjoy spending time with and doing new things with. I think that person A brings person B out of their comfort zone, and I think that person B needs to take a little bit more risks. Yeah, because I feel like person A can be stable and everything, and can be, because I feel like person A has the ability to be pragmatic. I just think they choose not to, because they like having fun more, you know? I just think that they wallow too much in like disappointment, and they become sad. Like there's so much disillusionment with person A, because they believe in the most unrealistic things, and then when it doesn't happen, it's like, wait, that doesn't exist. Like, what? Or like, this is not how I expected it to be. And then there's all this disillusionment, and I feel like this person A gets really disillusioned by person B, you know. Person A gets mad that person B doesn't live up to what person A wants in their little dreams and fantasy world. And I think if you guys are in a relationship, I feel like at times person A wants to be fulfilled, but I feel like person B needs to live a little. And I think person A needs to kind of dial it down a little bit and know balance. because I feel like that's what this relationship lacks. I'm gonna see the connecting energies of the two of you. I'm just gonna put that over here. I love this so much. It's so pretty. But I want to know the connecting energies between the two of you. Pretty sure I have another deck somewhere. I just want to see what else I get from both of you. What is the connecting energy between these two individuals? Y'all can see that. It's pretty bad, but I try. Okay. The Six of Pentacles is the connecting energy here. I think both of you kind of need to let go of some things, because I feel like both of you need to be open to change, and this person needs to, I feel like this person is stubborn, and this person is stubborn as well. Both of you are stubborn, and I think both of you need to like really change and be open to changing. You know, you being, this person being open to practicality, this person being open to the endless possibilities of dreams and luck. This person needs what this person has, and this person needs what this person has. And there's that balance. You guys definitely need to be open to changes. Clarify that Seven of Pentacles. I'm Seven of Cups. Empress. See? I just feel like this person needs to stop focusing on too much. I feel like this person focuses way too much on like too much, like oh my god, like, do aliens exist? Like, you know, and they just go down this rabbit hole of like crazy fantasies. And I think this person needs to really open up to opportunities, because I feel like that's gonna help them heal. This person needs to get out more and actually go out and spend money and stop hoarding all of it. This person spends too much money. I'm sorry. This person spends too much money. Yeah, they spend too much money on, like, they see something pretty and they buy it. Kind of like me. And this person's like, I think this person does also kind of have spending habits, really bad spending habits, but this person's like, yeah, spend all that money, who cares? You'll get your money back, don't worry, the universe got you, right? But it's like, that's not how it always works. Trust me. Sometimes you gotta put your foot down, right? I don't even know why I pulled those cards, but I did. Okay, I'm gonna see what else. So yeah, if you guys are together, I feel like both of you kind of like hate each other, one another for these things. But I wish I could pull an oracle card. Hold on, guys. I gotta pull an oracle card here. I'm gonna see the connecting energies with this oracle though, because I thought I checked the connecting energies, but I don't know what I'm getting here. If you guys are in separation, I got a lot of Three of Cups. So, if you guys are in separation, I feel like there will be some kind of reconciliation. I think you guys are having a hard time finding yourselves, to be completely honest. If you haven't met this person, because I feel like for some of you this could be someone that may come into your life. I feel like at first you may not want to give each other a chance, but I think you guys definitely should. If you guys broke up, I feel like you guys should give each other a chance again and see where you guys are at, because this could have been the very reason you guys broke up. So I feel like maybe you guys need to talk about it. If you guys have never met, and this isn't, if you don't know who this person is, obviously these are timeless. You could end up meeting someone like this, right? Or you could end up meeting someone like this. You might not like him at first, but I feel like you should give it a chance, because I feel like you are going to learn a lot from each other. And I think if you haven't met this person, it's gonna happen very soon. If you guys broke up and you haven't reconciled, I feel like there is gonna be a reconciliation sooner than you expect it. But keep it casual. Don't get too serious, because I feel like that's gonna be a turnoff for person A. But actually, yeah, don't be too serious. Be lovey-dovey, because they like that honeymoon phase. They really do. Make an effort for that. Take your time. Keep it cool. I think that this person likes foreplaying, or not foreplay, role playing. Well, they could like that too, but whatever. Alright guys, well I hope that resonated with you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for being a part of this video, and I really hope that found who it needed to find. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.